fellow humans, welcome back to my makeup room. My name is Martha, and today is going to be the May update for the Partners in Cream project pan. All of the information about this project will be down below in the description box, including a playlist to everyone else participating. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more project pan content. Now, this is going to be a very exciting update. I have two rollouts. The most exciting update is my Matchstick by Fenty in the shade Amber. This is a contour, and it's done. It's done. I mean, there's maybe a tiny bit of more progress. There's a tiny bit more product right at the top, but this scrapes my face when I use it now, so it is toast. I'm calling it quits. It took me so long to use. I started up all the way up there, and now we're down the bottom. That was a lot of a contour product to use. A lot. And I am glad it's done. Next, we have another cream stick product. This is my Nudies Bloom by Nudestix, the Cherry Blossom Babe color. And this is what we look like. This is half of the product. And those are the markings. As you can see, I made it past my goal, and it's time to get rid of this because I don't really like the formula. It is not a fave. Now, next we have a sort of rollout, sort of progress item. So, last month I introduced my Nomad palette for the shade Moshi. And this is going to look almost identical. I used this shade once, and I decided I had to roll it out. I'm decluttering this palette because it creased so badly on me, like way worse than a Super Shock. So I've decided I'm decluttering this, but I decided that so early on that I had plenty of time to roll in another shade. So in its place, I've been working on Precious Cargo from my ColourPop The Child palette, the Mandalorian one. And it is a Super Shock up here. And I did take a photo, so that image will be, and then you should be able to see I have a nice little dip going on this. So that's very exciting. So we went from a bad thing to a good thing. So very excited about that. And now the last two items that I have progress in are my Henriksen Pore Cold Plunge Pore Mask. Now we started up here last month, and we are way down here. There's not too much left. There's a lot of air bubble in here, so I'm kind of guesstimating where I am, but I think I'm right down at the bottom. And judging by my progress last month, I can definitely finish this one this month. And now we have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I made a nice little mark there this time. Now, there was a pretty good little air bubble in here, which is why I think it jumped up so high, but I did use it fairly regularly, which is good. And I'm very glad we can actually see some progress this time. But the end is not in sight. I think this is still going to be a good few months to work on this. And those are all the items I've been working on. So now we get to roll in two new products. First, we're going to go with a gloss. This is from Persona, and this is in the shade Toffee. And I have less than half of this left. I can't foresee myself having any difficulties finishing this up. Within the month, I should be able to do it. Although with masks, it might take 2 months. I don't know, it depends. Because when I had this in a project before, and I went from brand new to this line in 1 month. So it all depends on how much I'm working, how many masks I have to wear, how many times I can reapply. They all kind of go hand in hand. But I really want to get this one out of the collection so it stops just being like half used. And finally, This is my MAC concealer palette. This is the Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette in light. As you can see, it hasn't seen much love. And I'm going to focus on this corrector shade. This is a peach shade. So this should be good for brightening under the eyes, I'm hoping. But this has been in my collection for a good 6 months and it hasn't seen very much love. So I'm going to start focusing on this one. I think my goal for that is just to hit pan on it right now. I don't want to pressure myself to finish it. Maybe we can try and hit pan on all of these. We'll see. And that's the end of this update. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. And I will see you next time. Bye.